I mean, I am, but I'm on a puzzle I can't seem to solve, and why is it suddenly... Alright, my ring light is literally right in the way, so that's why I'm kind of doing this number. Alright. Yeah. This was the puzzle. If I remember correctly. Okay, game. See if I can kind of do this. Because last time I ended up getting out of light too often because I kept doing this so I could see better. Which is awkward, I know, but that's how we have to do it. Okay, if this is what I'm thinking it is, it's the classic, you gotta match, or rather, you gotta mirror the scene to make progress. Problem is, it involves, like, literally moving these as far as I know, and there's no real easy way to do it. It's literally so clunky. Like, it about drove me nuts. But yeah, I'm supposed to mimic this picture here, whatever. But this is a very tricky puzzle. See, this is why I keep turning away, is because the light is literally in the worst spot. It's just, but it's the only way to get. God, the storm, man, is the worst. If it was storming in real life and I also had the storm of this game, I'd be so, like, I'd be way jumpier than I usually am, we'll just say that. And see, here I thought I was closer, but I'm not. It's still this annoying... And the problem is, it'll only move if you go to the side. Oh, you think the chair's blocking it? Okay. Ah! See, now it looks like I just moved it back. I'm not trying to do that. I'm trying to move it forward. I'm going. And yes, I know it looks like it's going the other way. I get it, Chad. Don't yell at me. This is literally the only way I can move this. Hey, table, are you coming with me? I can't tell. Light is literally in my eyes. Okay. Is it supposed to be in the middle, or is it supposed to be near the lamp? In that picture, it looks like it's against the wall. That's true. Maybe I should move something else, maybe. Maybe that'll make more sense. I don't know. Not. Oh my god. Okay, let me turn this light down. Kinda. Come on, baby. Hey. Great job. I literally just put it right back where it's gonna be. Sure, offer suggestions away, man. I'm out of ideas. It's probably something really obvious and I missed it. Give my hand a break in the meantime. Oh my god. Move that one chair just a little back to where it was. Hard to describe it, but I want it parallel to the wall. Okay. The chair I was working on, maybe? Or this chair. I don't think I've touched this one yet. Okay, this one. Yeah, this one. Okay. Push it towards the lamp? Oh, okay. There. Okay. Oh, I think I get it. I'm stupid. Okay. I thought I had to move these all the way over there. No, it's this. I'm such an idiot. Okay. Unless I'm wrong, I don't know. Roller save over. Okay. It's definitely moving way better this way. The lamp on, okay. Oh god! Thank you, Oscar Possum. I just made that harder than I meant to. Is that a coffin? No, it's... Okay. Oh, God. Talking behind our backs. Okay, well, I guess if the jump scare was there, I missed it, because I didn't, look. In the original game, there was a painting behind you, and once you read that, you turn and the painting kind of shifts, or the figure of the painting shifts, like it was talking.
You fucking took it from me! My gift! I want it back, you hear me? I will bring you back! Drag if I have to! I will make it right, honey, I promise. I will make you right!
I will make you right? That's kinda... I don't like that dialogue, okay. Okay, alright. Is that a picture of a face that's melting, or am I just... I heard a knock. I thought it was... Sure, it looks like a melty face. Okay. Hearing things. Okay. Alright. Okay. Wait, what is that? Oh no! It's this thing again. I have forgotten how to use this already, that's good. Yeah, let me check. Okay. Thank you, Oscar. I'm so... Thanks for not making fun of me, because I was thinking like, oh, offer suggestions. But you did that just right, so thank you. Where I didn't feel like embarrassed or annoyed. That's something a quality of me lately that hasn't been the greatest. I have some self-care I need to work on. Therapy. Going back into therapy again, that's basically what I mean. Alright. It's been a while since I needed it, but lately I do need it, I admit. I'm looking into it. Because lately I've been kind of reverting back to the old days where it's like I can't forgive a thing or forget a thing or whatever. I didn't know it was right, so it was literally just a suggestion. Well, thank you. And back to my old days where, because I got picked on so much, I responded in anger to fight back, and then somewhere down the line, I eventually knew the difference, and apparently it's getting back to that point again after, like, several years. So, I don't think it's the medicine. I think I literally just need to talk to somebody. So, I'm looking into that as we speak. Meds work, yes, and they help, but they don't cure it, and therapy doesn't cure it either. But at least you can kind of help get your mind right, where it's like, okay, why do I do these things? Oh, it's because of this, or whatever. But anyway. Motion blur. Okay, yeah, I got that off. Okay. I don't even remember what I was. Oh, right. Controls. That's what I needed. Okay. Take out flashlight. Focus. That's what I've been doing. Maybe it's something I can't, like, destroy? But his heart's pounding like it's gonna make trouble. Oh, whatever. Oh! Don't I have, like, a lantern or something? Like, an actual lantern that I could carry around amnesia style? I mean, I guess that's technically what this is, but I feel like this... Probably... Oh, yep. I was about to say, leaving the flowers, like, probably at a grave. And there it is! Like, I can't find proof of that, and then I saw it, and like, oh. Oh. I've never seen toys look so creepy in my life. Stuffed animals, whatever. Tell me your secrets. Or not. Eh? Okay.
What do you stand to win?
I don't know, dude, but y'all, you need to chill out. Twitter just notified me of a tweet you posted an hour ago. Not very timely. Figures. The only satisfaction I get from the name being changed, even though it's really not changed, but it's supposed to be, is he still doesn't technically own it. So that's why the Twitter thing is still there. Ass. Oh.
What? What's so funny?
I ate your face.
You see, Birdie, if you move it here and here, bam.
Bam. Yeah, let's...
Time for you to choose a side.
Okay, I just realized I don't think he's being mean here. I think he's literally overacting because he's playing with the kid. So it's not as bad sounding or mean sounding as I thought. So Stream Deck or Steam Deck, whatever it is, but that's expensive, man. Sure, it'd be fun to play video games on the go and stuff, or not on the go, but just on a smaller scale. But I probably wouldn't stream it anyways. So yeah. time for you to choose a side. So right now I'm trying to watch Jacksepticeye's Visage. I don't know, because he tends to be more patient with like indie games than Markiplier is. Markiplier is very tricky. He gets, I don't know if he gets behind or he just doesn't like it and takes forever to update. And I can't say anything because I have playlists like that where I'm kind of like, why do I even have this playlist on here? Like, I don't know when I'm ever gonna go back to that or feel like but, and I have deleted things before where it's like, this barely anybody watched this, so they're not gonna miss it, kind of thing. But then I hear, you know, people say like, well, you never know, you know, that one video might become popular suddenly, which often happens with YouTubers who have been around for years. But then you find that you're watching their old stuff years later. So, I don't know. But definitely, that puzzle should have been easier to me, and I just was thinking wrong. So... Anyway, I think a streamer friend of mine, Game Changer 101, problem is I think he's played it to completion, but he's also bad at keeping up with uploads and stuff, so, hey, I get it. I stress over having, like, a few upload videos not done, whereas there are people I'm sure that have way more than that. So, and any of those little videos I've been releasing, that's just because I have Kay, you know, my off and on editor, you know, watch it and then be like, how many funny clips can you get from this? Like one was like, oh, 4, and then one was like 2, and then of course there's some that do really well views and some don't. It just depends. But I still believe the audience that I'm trying to reach, you know, same sense of humor, would find it more enjoyable. I try to go by, if I enjoy it, then they'll enjoy it, pretty much. And that's usually, like, 95% true, that it's gonna be like that. Or as they say, like, well, would you watch it? Would you watch? And I actually do critique my own videos sometimes. Sometimes I watch them over for, you know, memory purposes, or literally, I don't feel like playing that game anymore, or again, but it's just faster to watch it, you know, that kind of thing, or show it off, but, and it's not because I'm I mean, there's nothing wrong with being happy with what you've done, okay? It's not like I'm watching it, literally, I'm gonna watch this 1,000,000 times, and that's how I get my view. Like, for one, the algorithm does not work like that. And also, I'm pretty sure it doesn't. And two, I wouldn't, even as many times as I watch stuff over and over again, or read over and over again, whatever, I wouldn't be able to do that either. I'd get so sick of myself. But, it is a way to study your interactions with people. Or, if not interactions, just talking to yourself. Because if you're silent the whole time, then there's no real point, you know. And I mean this with face cam or face cam. Because then what's happening? Like, what are they, you know, that's why a lot of the videos out there, when other YouTubers, you know, they need a certain ending or something, they look for the stuff with no commentary. Because it's kind of like, I don't need to be entertained, I just need to see this ending, you know? And there are a few times where I will get focused, where I'm not saying anything, and that's why, you know, editing is good, so I can just, you know. It is kind of funny, though, when I see Let's Players try streams, even as big as they are, and how they actually make money from the stream and stuff, and I don't mean like, oh yeah, like an affiliate, or, no, I mean like, they just make it anyway, even if they don't need it, technically. It's just set up that way, like, automatically. Like, because they're so big, they can just do a stream and it's already set up like, oh yeah, you know, we know who you are, you're gonna make all this money, you know, kind of thing. But then they'll say like, I'm so bad at streams guys, and I think what makes them bad at it, and it's not even bad in my opinion, it's just funny, is because they'll get caught up so much in the comments, even if they can't keep up with them all, and they just can't get off it. Or like there's a joke that chat makes, and it just turns into that, and then you might get some spoops and scares, but if you're like failing at whatever game you're doing over and over again, that will get old very quick, and that won't be funny anymore, and then the streamer's just mad, like, and it's not very pleasant. Or it's frustrating, like, oh god, why? But I saw other people speedrun it and everything. Like, I was trying to watch. I still watch this to this day sometimes because I like the interactions and everything. But I don't think I'm ever gonna see Markiplier ever beat that Welcome to the Game because he tried so hard to do it, and it was at the point where it was like. I don't want to say messing with his life, but it was basically like, oh my god, like this is just ruining my whole day. And he had to like ban a few people and stuff because they kept. What didn't help is I know how streamers say like, oh, you know, no backseating allowed or backseating allowed. See, I'm one of those people where I don't mind some backseating as long as it's helpful and it's not something that completely changes how I game like all over. You know, it's more like, oh yeah, you know, help a puzzle. Well, I don't know what his tags were, but someone in chat kept spamming the chat. It was really obnoxious. It was supposedly this help video. Like, no guys, you really should see it. Like, the person was like highlighting it and everything just so Markiplier could see it. So, of course, like on Twitter, everybody's like retweeting it, reposting, whatever. And he finally had to like yell at him, and he was legit mad too. He was like, "You guys stop effing sharing that. I know what it is. It's BS. Like, it's not gonna work." And then he's like, "Okay, you know what? You're banned. So, good for you. You're banned." And so that was awkward, him getting over that, and usually he's not like a hot-tempered guy, so stuff like that makes it kind of harder to enjoy certain streams. Like, some of it'll be funny, and some of it'll just be like, I think this is why they say they're bad at streams, I guess. Because they lose their temper, or they take it personally. Like, why does everybody keep sharing that? And I admit that would have gotten on my nerves, too. Because, see, the problem was, some games just don't work the same way for other people. And it could be a lot of things. It could be that the game is permanently glitched, or, well, when I did it, this happened, why can't you get the same thing? And it's like, the game's randomized, you know? So, that stuff would get really frustrating very quickly. So, I get that. But, the streamer, as far as streamer etiquette and like role model, I still kind of follow, even though I haven't watched him in ages. It's Game Changer 101, because him and his chat just have fun with like random stuff, and they'll like jump scare him with an alert. I have alerts, but they don't really come up yet, so. But that's because he has OBS and he knows how to do it, and I'm literally just streaming it from my console to my. There is supposed to be a capture card I can use that was suggested to me. It's in my Amazon wish list, but I don't know. We'll see. Back finally, and I did see a tweet about the Sims thing. Didn't understand the context though. Well, the joke is your attention is supposed to be on the lady, but there are two babies behind her just fighting, literally, like fighting. And that's something that everybody ends up noticing instead of the lady. Now for me, I noticed it all because I already saw the comments. I already know where to look. I didn't just see it randomly, I already saw it. So that's why I was like, what kind of CGI mess is this, man? Like, what is this? And then when I saw that it was Sims, I'm like, okay, that's not so bad. Because I was like, okay, that kind of looks real, but not really. They look like they just have a CGI skin over them. It doesn't really look right. I was kind of iffy, like, thinking, is it one of those dumb AI things where it's like, oh, and then I saw I'm like, oh, okay, well that makes sense. Still look kind of iffy though. I don't think I'd want my Sims character to look like that, to move and look like that. But the joke is that it was always the babies. And, because at first I was concerned, like, well, this is real, this is a problem. Because, you know, there's that influencer joke where it's like, oh, I'm showing you my new makeup line. Woo! You know, doing that with the showing off. And meanwhile, their kid or pet is like, lurking behind them, like, pay attention to me. And they're just too busy, like, ah, woo. Where, in reality, that's not funny. That's actually sad. But this wasn't real. This was literally just... I used to love Sims 3, but I never really got into Sims 4. Yeah, I had to get adjusted to Sims 4 myself. Sims 3, though, there was something special about it, definitely. I don't know what it was, but it never hit me. Or just... I don't know what... I don't know. I get what you're saying. I can't really say what it is. But anyway. Okay, while I was ranting, I don't even remember what I was gonna say to you. It's super awesome, I'm sorry. I was just talking at everybody for a bit. Well, okay. The current situation here is I realize now that it sounded threatening, but he's like... he's overdoing it because it's his kid. So he's playing with his kid, basically. So it doesn't sound nearly as evil. Because, you know, there's the whole... But when you play the daughter in the DLC, which I'm sure is in this game too, it's, like, oh, okay. You know, like, which side are you gonna take? Are you on your mom's side or dad's side? This is just literally chess. Checkers. Whatever. Checkers. Excuse me. So it's sort of like, time for you to choose a side. And at first I thought the ghost was like being mean, like just messing with my stuff, but then I realized like, oh no, I'm playing with it.
You beat me again. Sometimes I wonder why I even bother.
I don't like that noise that just happened. That is cool. Okay. That's creepy. Ooh, wait. Oh, okay. I could have sworn I saw something shift in front of me, like the room, like, but it's just the lighting effect makes it look like that. Okay, I get it.
Who are you even playing with?
Oh. Okay, that's either wine or blood. And now he just sounds angry, actually. Okay. Oh, God. Auto-saving.
Peace and quiet to work. Is that too much to ask? This house is not a playground.
Hey, kid. Stop it. That must have been the mom, because like I said, in the DLC, it's mentioned basically she was in a room and is on fire and no one could like help her. That's why she got burned so horribly. And was traumatized, because of course she was. I mean, that'd be horrible. Even if you didn't get hurt, you'd be like on edge all the time. Like, oh god, no. That's what they call PTSD. It's a thing. It's not just for war victims. It's for any victim of, like, a traumatic event. And the traumatic event could be anything. You know, it could be... If it's traumatic enough to the individual, it's traumatic. Let's just say that. I've learned this over time. I swear that storm is groaning. Nothing's happened to me in a while. Okay. It's swelling now. Okay. Oh boy. Oh my god. I just saw it. That is creepy. Oscar Posma, are you looking at what I'm looking at? Because once you see it, you might not be the same. It's kind of subtle, but yet not. That's why I reacted the way I did. That's why I can't watch those videos, or look at those pictures where it's like, you'll know it when you see it. A swaying figure, yeah. It didn't look like it was there before, or if it was, I didn't notice till too late. God. Okay. Right, storm. Look, I love thunderstorms, okay? Why? Okay. Hey, that was creepy. I don't know if you heard it, but literally, maybe it's because of that distortion there. Yep, that's what it was. Whenever he's near a